Hello everyone and welcome back to Shaw Racing Collects, where today we have another VR. This one is for one of my favorite channels on YouTube, RJ Collects Sets. RJ is an awesome guy. How he only has 438, this is the biggest travesty on YouTube, people. I don't understand how he can only have 438. He gives away stuff Monday, Wednesday, Friday, free. All you have to do is answer a question. You don't even have to answer it right. And you have a chance to win on Sunday. He puts everybody that put in a guess on the wheel, spins it. Whoever hits 3 times in a row, done in a row. Whoever hits the first one to hit 3 times wins the prize. And there's some awesome prizes. Sets, cards, inserts, you name it, he's giving it away. Yeah, and he's a Mike Schmidt super collector. He's a baseball super collector. He collects anything baseball related and everything Mike Schmidt. Every video he does a Mike Schmidt item, random Mike Schmidt item. Then he does a random baseball item, and it can be anywhere from tissues to toilet seats to he's got dirt from fields. He's got so much cool stuff, books, and he has so much knowledge on the sport of baseball. He is second to none for stories. I love going in and listening to his stories and learning more about baseball. He's taught me more about baseball than I knew, or I thought I knew. Anyway, what the VR is for his. That's RJ himself. There's the man, the myth, the legend himself. As you can see behind, there's a bunch of Mike Schmidt stuff here. He's got all kinds of baseball stuff. He's just a genuine awesome guy. And what he wanted to do, I thought this was an awesome VR. I might steal this and do this later for one of ours. But what he wants to do is show off a trading card or a few cards of a sports hero, celebrity, or any famous person born on your birthday, and tell us a famous historical event that happened on your birthday. Well, I was going through November 5th, because that's when I was born. And yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that I found. So let's go and see what there is. See what I got today in the stuff. So we're going to start with historical events. Some of the stuff I found that was really cool that happened on November 5th. In 1639, the first post office in the colony was set up in Massachusetts. We get down to 1872. There's just some really cool stuff. Right there, American women rights to vote advocate Susan B. Anthony votes for Ulysses S. Grant, and he becomes reelected as U.S. president. In 73, there was 1873. Due to fallout from the Pacific scandal, John A. Macdonald resigns as Prime Minister of Canada. Anybody that's seen our money, he was proudly displayed on some of our money. $10 bills, actually. Then we skip down to 1935. This is such an awesome... OnThisDay.com. You see so many cool things that I didn't even know. In 1935, Parker Brothers launches the board game Monopoly. That is such a cool frickin' thing. In 1940... here we go. Franklin D. Roosevelt is re-elected president to the United States for an unprecedented third term. I didn't know that. I know after that it was voted you too. Plus, also in 1940, Walter Johnson won 416 games for the Washington Senators, lose the Maryland congressional race because he wanted some stuff about baseball in it. So, unfortunately, being in November, there's not a lot of stuff that happens on November 5th. For 1996 or 46, John F. Kennedy was elected to the House of Representatives. He, of course, anything JFK. This one here was cool. Montreal Canadian Centre in 1954. Jean Beliveau scores 3 goals in 44 seconds on future Hall of Fame goaler Terry Sawchuk in a 4-2 win versus the Boston Bruins, the second fastest hat trick ever. I thought that was really, really cool. In 1955, oh yes, that was the date in Back to the Future that Marty McFly came back to. November 5th, 1955. I thought that's a cool fact. 1966. Which one was it? Yeah, 1966. Oh, yes. The Monkees score their first Billboard #1. The Last Train to Clarksville, written by Bobby Hart and Tommy Boyce. I got 1968. Right there. First AL pitcher to win MVP. Denny McLain wins unanimously. Also in 68, U.S. candidate Richard Nixon is elected president, defeating Democrat Hubert Humphrey and independent George Wallace. Excuse me. In 1971, NBA's Lakers start a 33 consecutive game victory streak. AJ wanted me to put that because it was the Lakers. In 1976, Baltimore Orioles Jim Palmer wins AL Cy Young Award. In 78, which one was it? Oh, right there. Oakland Raiders, because I'm a Raiders fan. Oakland Raiders John Madden becomes the 13th coach to win 100 NFL games. Then we go to 83. I thought this was cool. In 1983, the New York Rangers and the Quebec Nordiques both score within 14 seconds in the first 14 seconds of the third period. I thought that was cool. In 1988, I'm a Beach Boys fan. So, Kokomo, the single by the Beach Boys from the film Cocktail, goes to #1. It is their first hit in 20 years and their last. I thought that was a really cool thing. Plus, there was something else. I thought there was something else in 88. Nuclear test, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. 1994. George Foreman at 45 KOs Michael Moorer to win the boxing heavyweight championship. 96. I think I had. Oh, it was this one here. Bob Clinton is reelected president of the United States, defeating Republican Bob Dole. I'm Bob Dole. 1997, Yankee shortstop Derek Jeter is unanimous choice as AL Rookie of the Year. And then I got to go all the way to the bottom. There's two that happened recently in 2022. Alex Ovechkin scores 787th career goal for the Washington Capitals, surpassing Gordie Howe of the Red Wings for all-time NHL record for most goals scored for a single team in a 3-2 loss to the Arizona Coyotes. And my last one, sorry, RJ, where was it? Oh, it doesn't have it on here. They had also on here, but this is the date that the Philadelphia lost to the Astros in 2022. It was November 5th. But that's some really cool things that happened on November 5th, which is my birthday. Next, I want to say some honorable mentions for people that have birthdays that share the same November 5th birthday. These are ones I don't have cards for. Excuse me. So let's go back here. Sorry. There it is. There we go. I'm back. So for people that had birthdays on the same date, November 5th, Natalie Schaefer, who was Mrs. Howell from Gilligan's Island, was born November 5th, 1900. Roy Rogers was born on November 5th, 1911. Scream Queen Vivian Lee was born in 1913. Art Garfunkel of Simon & Garfunkel was 1941. Bryan Adams, a mega Canadian singer known throughout the world, he was born in 1959. And golfer Bubba Watson was born in 1978. I'm 8 years older than him. So, and then ones that I have cards for. Everybody knows we collect everything, so I got a few different cards. So, first I got Elton Sawyer from NASCAR. He was an okay driver, but he's more well known now as the Senior Vice President of Competition for NASCAR. He was born on on November 5th, 1959. 59 or 69? Hold on, sorry people. 1959. Then we have from hockey, I have from Classic 4 Sport, 1993, Alexei Yashin. He was born on November 5th. For basketball, I have Jerry Stackhouse. He was born 1974. For football, OBJ, another one of my favorites. There he's on the Browns, unfortunately, but he was. I always liked OBJ. For non-sport, we have the T1000 himself, Craig Patrick. Was born on, Robert Patrick was born on November 5th. For baseball, these are my final two. Of course, I have to have a Blue Jay in there. Lloyd Moseby. He was born on November 5th. I can't remember what year, though. Doesn't say on the back because it's an all-star card. But Lloyd Moseby was born on November 5th. And finally, I have a birthday buddy. November 5th, 1970 was when I was born. Also, probably one of the famous unfixed errors, Davy Lopez. It's Javi Lopez. Javi Lopez, if you look on the back, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but he was born November 5th, 1970. I grabbed that because it's one of the nicer cards, but it also was the screw-up card, so I grabbed that. So yeah, so that is my VR for RJ. Hopefully you like it, RJ. I didn't realize so many famous people. Oh, there was one more. Sorry, I forgot. From the X-Men movie, Famke Jensen. She was also born on November 5th. I knew there was one I forgot. I always thought she was one of the hottest in the movie, so had to throw her in there. But yeah, so that's my VR for everybody. So please go sub up to and enjoy. RJ collects sets. There's his picture right there. Go check him out. You won't be sorry. It's so much fun, and you will learn so much stuff about baseball. He is such an honest and awesome guy. He does so much for the card community. Please go check him out. You won't be sorry. With that, I want to thank everybody for watching and have a pucking good day. Thanks, everybody. Bye.